So, language is an ever changing component in society, and there are many parts of language, and one that I find fascinating is dialect. So, like, I'm from Erie, Pennsylvania, and I say pop instead of soda, or I say crick instead of creek. And it's this idea that we're all speaking the same language, but it's just a little bit different. And I know that, that's not only in English, it's in other languages too. And so that's what got Dr. Carmona, who's my mentor, and me thinking about like the German language and what type of differences, are in the dialects there. And so as we were discussing this, she brought up the idea of the Pennsylvania Dutch, of the Amish, who they speak a dialect of German. It's just very different from standard, or what they call High German. And so that's how we came about my topic of analyzing the phonological and morphological differences between High German and the dialect of the Pennsylvania Dutch. So, what I want to focus on primarily is phonology, which, according to Mihalik, is the study of the distribution of sounds in a language and the interaction between those different sounds. So, I want to look at the actual sounds in the word, like how we have the difference between crick and creek, like I mentioned before. Also, I want to look at the morphology, which are the types of words and how words are formed out of smaller, meaningful pieces in other words, according to Mihalik again. So this looks at the whole word difference instead of just a sound. So, like how I say pop instead of soda. Both words mean the same thing, it's just which word does which group use. And then once I have this idea of the actual project is I would want to get like voice samples of the different parts of Germany and the Pennsylvania Dutch. And ideally, I'd love to have participants read pre-selected groups of words or like a paragraph, and maybe I could even, I don't know, go to Germany to record this. But if that dream does not work, I have found a site that actually has recordings of native German speakers from all over Germany, from like Hanover and Dusseldorf. So that would be an option too. And then from there, I decide on like what sounds and what words I want to primarily focus on. I go through each recording, listening carefully for like the different pronunciations or like different word usages, stuff like that. And then I go through that. Once I have what I need, I just want to present the dialect differences in a side by side comparison, just to show like, oh, like I said, over here they say pop, but over here they say soda. And so, like, in the end, language is always evolving, and that's why I find it fascinating and important to see how much it can change and where it will take us in the future. Thank you.